actually doing the work that he has done to his own hair that I showed you in the video from this week. So now he's about to do my hair and put the laser on my head. And what this will be doing to my hair? To my head.
It will be going below your follicles, and it's going to stimulate the hormone to grow your hair.
Okay.
Next, you're going to take the cap off.
Okay. Oh, take this off too.
Start the timer.
Okay.
Even if you have a little bit, and then when it's done, timer will go off. So it's roughly like around 20 minutes.
Okay.
16 to
So
20
can you
minutes.
please tell them about this biodegraded laser printer that's on my head and what it's actually doing for it? And is it taking visual pictures? And what is it doing right now? How you'll be able to see what's going on with the laser going on right now? Was it going on your computer?
No, basically what's happening right now is the lasers, they're medically grade. They're at around, I think, 700 milliwatts. And what they do is those lasers, nanometers, I apologize. When they hit your scalp, it goes into the follicles, and then at the root of the follicles, it stimulates the growth hormone, and it also blocks the DHT that prevents your hair from growing.
Okay, the other one, you said the numerati, you said it's not laser, it's called what?
No, it's lasers, but the strength of the lasers go by nanometers.
Nanometers, or what?
And there's a certain nanometer wavelength that causes hair growth. So that helmet is fine-tuned to stimulate hair growth.
Okay. So how did you come up with this in this point period of time? Because I know we've been talking about this for about almost a year now.
Mm.
So this machine.
Well, there's a lot of research, but it's kind of suppressed. But if you go online and you dig around, you'll find out that it's FDA approved. A lot of people have regrown their hair. Matter of fact, tens of thousands of people have regrown their hair through laser technology. But the only thing is not that expensive, so it's not really promoted that much.
Okay.
Big companies rather you do skin grafts and operations.
Oh, really?
Or take medicine like Rogaine and stuff like that have
Okay.
carcinogens.
So for the hair for men, so you said the hair for men, what are they actually doing? They're attaching what to their hair?
Oh, well, the hair club for men, they do like hair transplants. Like they take the hair from any.
You said from the butt?
Well, anywhere, butt and arm, back of the head. But it still doesn't stop DHT.
Okay.
Your hair, you could still eventually lose your hair if you don't take their chemicals and their creams and their shampoos, which all have carcinogens.
Okay.
All of those things cause cancer.
Okay.
So they're not natural. You
Okay.
get some results, but they're not natural. They're not long lasting. Like
Okay.
I was fully bald going up, and now, like if you look right here, I have my baby hairs coming in because I started the laser like a month and a half.
Okay.
So my baby hairs are starting to come in a couple more months. This whole front of my head is going to be dark.
Okay.
Because it just regrows. Because I've lost this when I was like 29.
Okay.
So I never had hair there. But if you take a closer look, you'll see the baby hairs.
Oh yeah, I do see it popping up.
Yeah, they're real
Yeah,
tiny. They're like
Alexis,
this.
Put it on his head, because I remember him. I remember.
You could see the little tiny ones in there. They're trying to work their way back. So that's how it works.
Okay.
And in the meantime, your regular hair grows very fast.
Okay. All right. Interesting. Any questions you'd like to ask Alexis? Okay. She is over my daughter over there just videotaping, so you know.
Thank you so much, Alexis.
Thank you, Alexis, very much. And well, okay. So the next thing after we're doing after this 20 minutes.
Oh, after this,
so
we're gonna wash, detangle, and then the star of the show, the cream. And then once you put the cream in there, cover your head and just let it sit. And you just do that every day.
Okay.
Until your hair is nice and thick and non-brittle. Then you could do it like once a week. once
Okay.
every other week. It's up to you.
Okay.
At first, your scalp has to heal first.
Okay.
Once your scalp heals, that means all the hair that's coming out of it, it's not coming out of inflamed pores, because that's why a lot of people have brittle hair.
Mm-hmm.
Their pores are inflamed. And just picture how you have a pimple. Pimple is by a pore, a hair pore, even on your face. It swells up. So if it swells up, the hair that's trying to poke through, very fine. That's why it just breaks off really easy. So once the inflammation is gone, pore is nice, wide, and open.
Okay. So where's that picture? You have that picture? I have it. But he didn't have anything here. If you look at the video, that's something. He didn't have anything, no beard, no nothing. Now look at his beard now.
Yeah, I also use it. It fills out because this side of my face was always light under beard, so I always cut it off. And just most men, the side of their face is light.
Yeah.
So with my cream, and I also use a derma roller, it fluffs it up and it gives it like a nice full manly beard. I plan to grow it out a little bit, maybe like around this.
Okay, so you put the shampoo on it, to make sure you shape it where you actually want to be at, because you don't want it all over your face. So, but
No, I put the cream on my face too. I put the cream on my beard.
Okay, so it keeps it so you can use this cream also for your body because it's good, healthy for your body.
Yeah, because it's antifungal, it's anti-inflammatory, so that means it stops body odor. You can put it in your private part because it's all natural, all herbs, and under your arm. It reduces sweating. Because mind you, it's anti-inflammatory, so that the sweat glands under your pores, the inflammation in those go down too, and it also kills the bacteria that causes BO.
So you love you some biology, huh? Chemistry.
I'm a little
biology and chemistry,
nerd.
because to know all that, you know what I'm saying, you had to know all the
It's not that
externals and
honestly,
internals.
it's not that I love it.
It's a need.
It's that it's simple but hidden from people. So the only reason why I search it, because this should be common knowledge. They should be teaching this in 2nd grade, but yet they don't. It's simple biology and chemistry, but it's hidden so people could buy chemical products. So it's a lot of propaganda in the corporate world.
So what the perms have done to our hair?
They cause cancer, they mess up the womb. A lot of the dyes, especially for African American females, they did a research, I don't know if it was Harvard, 80% of all hair products marketed targeting African Americans messes with their womb and have carcinogens. So, when a lot of African females catch these diseases and cancer, a lot of it is the hair product and the soap products they use on their skin. And they don't even know, they're unaware. But when you look at the ingredients, you're going to be like, wow.
Okay, so when we do the seminars, you're going to be educating them on the things that they need to do with their hair.
Absolutely.
And also have the resources and the paperwork so they can look at it.
Absolutely.
So that's very important for us women to know these things, because we are actually harming our bodies. You know what I'm saying? Because at one time we used to develop so much, naturally. And now it's like that becomes where younger people looking older, and those things is like, because they fail to realize that all the stuff out of their body, they're taking it out from their youth.
Yeah, but think about it. If perms and hair products can permanently mess up the follicles on your head, that's just the outside, on your head. What do you think it does when it goes, because your skin eats? Anything that's how people catch disease by touching something, or they say wash your hands, because your skin eats whatever. It takes in.
Sucks in, yeah.
So can you imagine what it's doing to your inside when it goes into your bloodstream? And from the outside, it stops your hair from growing and gives a lot of people bald spots. Can you imagine what it's doing, the havoc that it's doing on the inside? Yeah. And a lot of people have been doing it for years and years and years.
So, do you think that goes with the point when women had their menstrual, that causing those pains and those sharp pains in their bodies too as well? I think so. I would just think it's a question, because
what I think it does, it messes with your natural biology, how you function.
Okay.
I don't know about your health, your immune system.
Yeah.
All of that stuff is important for females. So
Okay.
once that's once you're like your immune system and your system is thrown off, and you'll be susceptible to anything. Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna stay tuned until it's about to come off my head, and
Okay.
then we can go to the next stage.
Okay.
Thank you, Lexa, very much.
Thank you so much.
We're out, No Family Left Behind, and Max Brown with applecream.com. Thank you.